Hey, Paul. Running a little late. One of our mods wanted to act up on us, but we're getting there. We're just getting everything up and running at the moment. How you doing, man? Let's see. All right. That's good, man. That's good. Our signals are looking okay so far. Last night they just dropped. Let's see. All right, Paul. Have a good night, man. Hope you enjoy it later on. Appreciate you as always, brother. All right.
Hey, what can I do? You look like you could use a pick-me-up.
I think we ought to go our separate ways.
If you're sure, I guess I'll head home. Just, don't keep me waiting.
For right now, we're gonna send you here.
Hey, Codsworth.
May I accompany you, Mum?
Yeah.
Yes, Codsworth. Of course.
Splendid!
And he moves. And he moves. Okay. I appreciate that, man. I'm crossing fingers for good signals and
Identity confirmed.
yes. Are you coming, Codsworth? Yes, he is coming. Alright. Now it's time to make our mobile weapons platform.
This should prove interesting. I wonder which will go fast.
Let's see. We're gonna go with the Assaultron. Storage armor. Hmm. Let's try out the stealth build. That sounds like fun. Alright. Now, head. We're gonna do an Assaultron head. Like we always do. And the factory hardened armor. Alright. Left arm. Assaultron. And we're gonna want let's see, automatic laser. Yeah, I think we want the automatic laser. There we go. Paint job. That's Ada. We don't want the blue paint. I have painted him, actually Ada may be aqua. I have painted him pink before, and that's hilarious. But yeah, let's do a gray paint. And there he is. Codsworth's been upgraded. Alright, but it is evening time. We're gonna need to whoa, what was that? It sounded like a that sounded like a railway rifle. We got street lights coming on. Yeah, it is evening time. We're gonna rest, and then we'll get started doing some stuff. And I probably need to drop all the mods off at Red Rocket. I forgot to do that.
He's doing housework.
And of course I have an infection. Of course I have an infection. Luckily, we have antibiotics. Alright. Let's actually make another. Dude,
You
get out of
came
me.
to visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
Nope, right here, buddy. What do we need? We need glowing fungus. Alright. Excuse me. So we're low on glowing fungus. Great. Okay.
You're very handy, Mum. And I should
That's
know.
alright. We have an antibiotics on us, and I think we have 2 or 3 in the APC, so we should be fine. Yeah. Okay, now let me drop these mods off. We're gonna look at hello? Who are you in the ratty skirt?
Hey, I just wanted to introduce myself. Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for the opportunity.
Any place you want me to pitch in?
Did you need anything?
Not right now. We're pretty well set for the moment.
Okay, all right. I'll have to get her with a job in a minute. I think she needs to go to Hangman's Alley. hang out with the other Valkyries. Yeah, forgot to drop those off. All right, that one needs to come back with us, I think. Yeah, I am gonna build a sentry bot. Not right now. I want to get some more stuff up, but I do have intentions of having a sentry bot on patrol. I think that would be kind of cool. Now, I've got Mr. Vault-Tec that I'm going to put on a level 4. But yeah, I think you need to go to Hangman's Alley. Alright, so we're going to move you to Hangman's Alley. Don't worry, you'll enjoy it there. It's a nice place. And I think I have uniforms and armor there for her. I'm just looking around right now. We've still got a few people out of... Are you running around in a suit?
I don't think we've met. What can I do to help out?
Oh, yeah, you're running around in a suit, all right. Let's get some people put to work. How many are we up to? 17. I keep moving people out and they keep moving people in. Happiness is 83 and going down. Let's see. Are you gonna go to Hangman's Alley like I told you to? Alright, where'd Mr. Suit go? Is that your resume? Let's see. I've sent, I think, a couple to 10 Pines Bluff. I know I've done that. Starlight is open now. Somerville is open. We would have to do some improvements at Somerville. That was the site of that bad attack that I went down 3 times in. But you're wearing a suit and all that good stuff, so we might let's tap into our entrepreneurship. Let's send you to Starlight. Yeah.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
You need to be in a uniform, buddy. And where is she going?
Yeah?
See? Now that is a respectable Enclave soldier right there. Let's see if it tells us how many now. Assigned to scavenging. Apparently that's the only available thing. No. Good. Now the Vault-Tec guy cannot be assigned anywhere to do anything until we get a shop up, and then he will take a level 4 shop. But he doesn't do anything but level 4. So yeah. We might put him a shop right here. Let's see what we've got real quick before we start going to work. Now I put him on bar. I think he does the best on a regular trader store. Just his trade goods. Because we got armor and weapons. Yeah, we got food and drink there. A clinic and clothing. I think he does the best with the trade. And it's got to be... say level 4. It's actually level 3, but it considers it level 4. So why can't we do that? Cap collector rank 2. Alright, so we're gonna need cap collector rank 2. No big deal. We can get that done. We can get that done. Alright. I thought we had 1 point. We don't. We'll get 2 points in it though. No big deal. Alright, now, let me turn the other way. I'm getting some shade over here. And now let's look at it. What I wanted to do, which we were discussing last time, we would have done it Thursday, but the power was out and I couldn't do anything. So, we're going to start it tonight. Now we need to report into the general and we need to report to Colonel Whitehall. But I wanted to get some of the Creation Club Enclave West rolling. Which would be... this one is not really an enclave, but it is advanced weaponry. Pyromaniac, excuse me, that would start the enclave ambush on us because that's the Hellfire armor. So Pyromaniac would do it. Let's see, Speak of the Devil, finishing this quest out would do it. I think Echoes of the Past would do it. So let's do Echoes of the Past because that's going to tie in with America Rising, because we're hearing about Enclave soldiers possibly somewhere out there around there doing something. I don't know. So we're going to do that. And that'll give these two time to go places.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
You should do something about that, buddy. And I need more uniforms in here too. I need to make a round and see if we've got some more Enclave gear. How many caps do we have? Almost 4,000. We had over 6,000, but I did a shopping trip for ammo. And I believe searching for the remnants is going to take us over by Saugus and works, and we can discover the slog. The slog's a really good one to have on that side, just like County Crossing is really good to have over there. Oh, I'm certain you're a weapons platform. We just built you right, buddy. All right, let's get a quick save in here. We don't have the slog. The closest we've got is Greentop Nursery. Now we're also in danger of running across the Hellfire quest going here because that armor is somewhere over in here. But yeah, we'll go to Greentop and then just move right over. Greentop. right, let's get up the hill. Grab us some food. See what time it is. See how many people are here. Because we just got this and then didn't go any further. Oh yeah, come on, Kaji. All right, nice and clean walls. Love it. Anybody that has a question on it, it's called Clean and Simple. Green Top Nursery. I use the Clean and Simple mods on the settlements. It cleans them up real nice. Gives you a number of materials out of it, and just makes it more pleasant to build. You opened the door, didn't you? He opened the door. Yeah, makes it more pleasant to build and stuff. But let's get us some food. Anyone new, I am playing on survival. It is modded survival, heavily modded survival. We do have to eat. Let's see, eat and drink. Ribeye steak, there we go. All right, and it is 3:20. It may be a little bit late to head out, because we're going right over that way. We could probably do that, yeah. Yeah, we can do that. All right, there's the Parsons. Now, I'm kind of going a little to the left because I want to discover the slog. Okay. Okay, dude.
Nothing like a little dust up to get the oil flowing, eh? Miss Samantha, pick anything good?
A little bit. Really? Yeah. Now we did have the Assaultron. I think the Suicider took that one out though. If I can see her anywhere. Yeah, we get too close over there, we'll get bugs. We might have already gotten too close. There it is. Yeah, we'll take all that. All right.
Taking pot shots.
Yeah, bugs.
What was that?
Bugs. Codsworth, it's bugs. What's up, Sven? That was a legendary bug. Where'd he go? Him. Hey, and it's combat armor. Nice. I can convert that to Enclave. And be good to go. Right now we're going to basically start the Rogue Enclave stuff. We're going to go to the caravan. Let's have a little water. But I want to discover the slog on the way, And I'm going to check Breakheart Banks. I think we've already taken out everything in Breakheart Banks. I think. We've had so many problems with trying to get Fallout 4 going good. Nope, we haven't taken them out.
Mutants! Howdy-ho!
Would you get out the way there, weapons platform? He has to have the laser rifle. There is a laser rifle shooting at us. Can I not get around the tree? There we go. Okay, good. I'm most interested in the dog. Where'd he go? Because I think he went flying. Yeah, I think the dog went flying. Where'd he go? How you doing tonight, Ben? Where did the damn dog go? Excuse me. I wish I had the thing when I crouch down in stealth, it lights up dead bodies. I may have to go find that mod. Because I don't see this dog. Because he was right here and he went flying that way. But I don't see him playing around anywhere. Alright. I am still at the point where I've got to go talk to the colonel and the general. But I wanted to open up the Rogue Enclave pieces and parts of the thing so that we can get ambushed and they'll be hunting us and stuff like that. I wanted to get that opened up. Give me the water. I don't want the dandy boy apples. Ooh, nice ammo.
Surely you meant to leave that rubbish where you found it.
No, I didn't, Codsworth. Oh, look, humans. I knew I came over here for a reason. Squirrel bits. Did not mean to pick up the weapon, but oh well, we got it now. Light machine gun. I'm glad he was shooting Codsworth with that shit. Okay, let's continue on to the slog. We'll come back and loot this whole place later. Yeah, hey Gris. Yeah, the dog is probably all over the place. Wanted the damn meat. I'm not running real low. I think I still have 6, but I think I have 6 of the what mutant hound, whatever they're called. Mutant hound chops. Yeah, I have 6 of them. But we can always use more of the mutant hound meat. Now we still want to be careful over there because that's where the Hellfire armor is in that direction. It wouldn't be a bad thing, but that would mean I would have to lug the Hellfire armor back and whatever we get from this campsite over here. So I don't really feel like all that. The reason we took out Breakheart Banks is a lot of times when you talk to Wiseman here, he wants you to go take out Breakheart Banks. So I went ahead and preemptively did it. Hey there.
Welcome to the Slog. We're the only Tarberry bog in the Commonwealth. So what do you
I hear
think
machine
of
gun
the place?
fire. There are quite a few winter mods actually.
It's pretty clever.
I
Making
did a
Tarberry
playthrough
Bog
once
an old
with
swimming pool.
winter
Yes,
mods.
quite resourceful,
They're
I must
like
say.
6 or 8 of them. I can't think of the
Appreciate you
names of
saying
them,
so.
but if
When
you
I came
type in
across this
winter,
place, it was the first time I'd seen anything
it'll
like
pull
it.
up a whole lot of
Seemed like a
stuff.
shame not to use it
You can
for
get
something.
snow all
You
over the
probably
place. You can make
noticed
it
it's
where
only
the weather
ghouls
makes it where it
around
snows and you
here.
get cold. You have to
Nice live
wear
in the city.
heavy clothes and
Till that
stuff.
rat bastard mayor threw me and all the other
You
ghouls
can
out. I
change
decided
all the
that we
landscape,
ghouls should have a
trees and
place where we
everything
could
with the
feel
snow.
welcome. And
The
that's
one
mainly
problem
why
I had with a
started
lot
out
of
this
it
farm.
is the snow would get in the buildings on, on the floor and stuff when it shouldn't have gotten in the buildings. You've
It
done
looks
well.
like you've done well for yourself.
It's a good start,
Frost
yeah.
is actually
I'm
a
proud of all the work
whole
we've done.
other
Still,
rewrite of the
I
game.
think we can do more.
It's a
What
whole
if this
different
place
game.
could be
Frost
more
is.
than just a refuge for ghouls who aren't
It turns it
welcome
into,
elsewhere? What if it could also be an
instead of
example what
210
we
years
can
after
do
the
when we
war,
put our
it's
minds to something and
5
work
years
together?
after
We
the
want
war.
this to be a place that everyone looks forward to
And
visiting, with smiling
you have
faces,
Army,
good
U.S. Army
bargains,
remnants, and you
great
have
produce.
different
Maybe we
factions
could
and
make people
stuff.
take a second look, you know?
Frost is really
Maybe
cool.
that
I haven't
makes
tried it.
people
I don't want to
monsters.
put it on my computer. I don't want to overwrite the game with Frost.
I think it's a great idea.
You really
But
think
it's
so?
an
Because
awesome
if you
mod,
do,
and I would
we can
recommend it if you
definitely
have
use
never
some
tried
help.
it.
We can't sell Tarberries without traders, and trade caravans need safe roads. There's a gang of super mutants that's been preying on anyone who comes near their turf, including traders. It'd be a great help to us if you could take care of those brutes once and for all.
Oh yeah, I already took care of them, dude.
Those super mutants are already taken care of.
You serious? That's great news. By the way, feel free to use our workshop. I'm glad to
Thank
count
you.
as a friend.
Yep. And I will get a supply caravan here. Why is it getting dark, man? I left at 7 in the morning. It is 7 in the evening. It took me 12 hours to take out a military checkpoint and some super mutants and get here. What the hell? Okay, well, that means we're not going to go find the caravan tonight. Oh, no. It did not take me 12 hours. That's right. It was 3 p.m. It was 3 p.m. when we got to Green Top. It was 3 p.m. And I was like, should I sleep here or not? Yeah. We left at 7 a.m. from Sanctuary. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a save because we're 85 yards from where we're going. Much ammo? Yeah, good. We got plenty of ammo. Why do I have a marker? Let's get that marker out of here. Don't need anything confusing us. That's Doc. Somebody's fighting at Saugus. Now the first thing, let's see, is some dude slinging fire over there. And then that's what I thought.
up hostile life signs.
Raiders.
Good pickings?
Well, there were 3, so I only see 2. Somebody's got an incinerator over there. And that's a pretty expensive piece of machinery. So, yeah. That is either Gunners or Enclave, but it's showing up as an enemy. It's showing up as an enemy. Do not have a crit. Alright. You can't set me on fire, dude. Let's try. Whoa. Yeah, then we're gonna be over encumbered with that, but I'm taking it. Dude, you got storage stuff. Come here. What the? Oh, he has a kit on him for me in case I go down. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, why has he got stuff on him? Nice. It kind of, I made that kind of null and void though, because you can't set me on fire. Now it'll still do the ballistic damage, but I'm gonna hold on to this because I'm gonna convert that to my own stuff. There we go. And junk. Let's get all the junk off of here. All right. Well, these are the rogue Enclave soldiers. We're about to find out. Oh, we're also about to get us plasma. I like it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just sending Codsworth. We're about to try and find out why Enclave are shooting at us. This is, I'm role-playing this, but this is part of the conversation Sven and I had last night about different, what was the word we were using, Sven? Different, not different factions, because they're all Enclave, but different, I can't think of it, different, not branches, different, I can't think of the word. Anyway, like our Enclave came from the vault chapters, yeah, something like that, yeah. But in this particular one, our Enclave cells, that's what we were talking, that's what we used, Sven. We were talking about different cells. That was it. Like ours came from the vault. This one, they have orders from someone else that sent them here to look for stolen technology, but they're still Enclave, but they're hostile to us because they don't know us. And it kind of makes sense. Because the backstory for this character is her and Nate were Enclave before the bombs dropped. So was the Enclave that's on the oil rig, the General. He was Enclave before the bombs dropped. But then we were both, he was put in the military wing, we were put in the civilian wing. But these Enclave these are recent Enclave. These are post-war. So they don't know anything about the pre-war Enclave being here. Yeah, there you go. I'm not going to say that word, but yeah, there you go. So now we're going to read up on their there's a list of stuff out here. Field Operations Enclave. Orders. Let's read their orders. Recovery of valuable equipment from non-authorized personnel. Discreet encampment. Identify locations of missing equipment. On conclusion of interaction with general populace, dispose of them. And then on identification of equipment location, initiate recovery and dispose of any witnesses. Yeah. Okay. Let's get the homing beacon frequency. There's more of these guys out there. Glowing sea, some other stuff. Yeah, okay. All right. There's the Enclave flag, man. I mean, we know they're Enclave. We know for a fact. But we don't know why they just tried to kill us. Because we're Enclave too. But we'll work it out in our head. They were burning civilians. And a robot, really? Oh, there's the one I had shot. Okay. Now isn't there an antenna I gotta shut down or something? Right here, right here. We've turned off their tower. Okay. Two bunks, 3 people. Looks like somebody was always on watch. Makes sense. A small team into retreat. But why here? It's actually in the computer why here. They set up here because of the Hellfire armor that is over there. Let me catch up here. I think the Enclave Central Core was relocated somewhere else after the Pacific Core rig, not DC. More than likely, they have. I mean, it's like there's probably Enclave cells everywhere. It would be a nice thing for them to all work together, but you know. All right, let's get out of here.
Let's see now.
I'll talk to Arlen Glass later. I will do his quest, but I'm not going to do it right now. I need to get back to the APC, which is right there. Right. Now, optional. Start the search from the edge of the glowing sea. Rack the Enclave homing beacon within the glowing sea. Now, I'm not sure if we're ready for this quite yet. this one, but there's also we can hunt down their other little camps, unless we didn't do it right. We're supposed to get southeast and north or something, or this one may be the east, but I'm not seeing it. Let me level up real quick. Let's go back over there and go back through the computer real quick. But first I need to up our, if we need 5 and 5, but there was something, yeah, this. We need cap collector. All right, let's go back and tear that computer up, because it should show us markers. I completely agree with that, Grizz. So many times the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. And the Enclave pre-war, yeah, I can see all kinds of stuff happening with that. Let's go through all this stuff. We looked at the retrieval logs. Let's see. A deserter who fled to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts was in possession of a set of X02 power armor. Yeah. And then that whole thing with Fallout 3. Okay, so the Enclave oil rig got taken out in 2. Everybody just assumes that the Enclave went to DC. No, that was a separate cell. It's just like in Fallout 76, like me and Sven were talking about, the White Springs bunker. That was another cell. Fallout 76, out in the woods. That was actually a secondary cell in Appalachia. So there were 2 cells in Appalachia. So I don't understand why everybody's like, yeah, the Enclave's dead. They can't do anything. Blah blah blah. Man, let all those cells come together. You'll see. The Brotherhood defeated 1 cell. Chosen One defeated maybe their main cell, might have been their main command structure cell, but with any military, well, I'm not going to say any military, because some militaries, you take out the leaders, you take out the military. With the U.S., you take out leaders, that just falls down the chain of command. It's not going to, I mean, it may slow people down, but it's not going to stop the military. So yeah. I don't understand myself how people can just say, oh, they're dead. They're not dead. Just because our games are so few and far between, you know, we're not getting everything. We're not getting all the information. But just think they put out 76, and they included the Enclave in 76. So this is all we're getting here. Return to field headquarters via homing beacon, radio frequency enclosed in the terminal. Release squad scheduled in redacted. So yeah, so they have a headquarters. We know that already. Maybe it's when we take out the headquarters it opens up the other cells. Or when we take out the headquarters, it opens up the other campsites. Maybe that's it. Okay. 'Cause, 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 Yeah, that could have been the Pacific Command, West Coast Command, however you want to look at it. And then DC was the East Coast. But yeah, there's no telling, man. But I am 100% sure that the Enclave is not dead. Mainly because I am the Enclave. Alright. So now let's head for our APC. Like I said, I don't think we're quite ready for the Glowing Sea Enclave fight yet. I'm going against my better judgment, just cutting across here. Oh, okay, food paste.
Well,
All right,
certainly don't
intervention.
need that anymore.
Where's the third one? There he is. Trying to avoid any bonfires or anything like that. But we have now opened ourselves up for ambush. And that's one of the reasons we came here. Yeah, the White Springs Enclave, they declared a new president. So yeah, they weren't connected with the West Coast at all, the oil rig. Or either they knew the oil rig got no, because Fallout 76 happens before Fallout 2. So yeah, they didn't know anything about any other enclave. Because one of their senators declared himself the president. And I don't remember much about it. I think Sven knows more lore over there at the moment than I do. All right, so now I know we're going to get ambushed. She has no idea. But we're going to go try to get ready for it anyway. They should probably wait until we sleep and then ambush us. I agree with that one too, Grizz, because, I mean, the Enclave, they just infiltrated all parts of the government and the military. Let's see, first of all, I wish it would stop with the frickin' having the president doesn't mean considering every Enclave chapter had their own presidents. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say every chapter had their own president. But the president was on the oil rig. The president of the United States before the bombs dropped was on the oil rig. All right, Cosworth, come on. Need my stuff. What? I just saw you teleport. There you are. Yeah, give me that napalm, or we'll look at that later. What ammo do you have on you? 45 and 10 mil infusion cells. Okay. 45, 10 mil fusion cells. There's the fusion cells. That's the 45 and 10 mil. You should have a... Hang on. Well, how did we wind up here? Okay. Weapons, 10 mil. We have a 10 millimeter. Right there. Right now, armor. Mine. Let's take the Hellfire off. I think we had the kit was leather, so let's take the combat armor out. Okay, and then let's get all the junk off of him. Wasn't much junk, but we'll get it anyway. There we go. All right. We will definitely look at plasma in a little while. We've been wanting to upgrade to plasma. Ammo was the problem, so we'll look at that a little later. We're getting more plasma now, so that's a good thing. I'm going to change that to Enclave. So that is left leg. Deep pocketed reinforced combat. Let's put that up for now. All right. We have 226 rounds for plasma. We're going to need more plasma. Armor right
You know
here.
what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us.
We're
here
going to
in
make
sanctuary.
that heavy armor.
Prepared for the future.
Reinforced. Deep pocketed. Ballistic Mark II. Enclave paint. That's it. Okay, so we have at least one piece of legendary armor now. That's good. Hang on. Oh, no worries. I'm kind of doing the game instead of reading comments too, but yeah, just imagine if like every cell would be as powerful as the oil rig and White Springs. Hello? I mean, White Springs had access. They were trying to get access to 3 nuclear missiles. Yeah. Imagine. The Brotherhood sitting in the remnants of the Pentagon going, yeah, we're going to go kick the Enclave's ass. What's that? That's a nuclear missile coming at us. Yeah, okay. Oh, you have an airship, the Pridwin? It's really beautiful. Be a shame if somebody launched an EMP at it. Just saying. All right, we need some food and water. We're pretty well protected, but our turrets are pretty spread out. Let's see, we need some food. Actual food. I got another ribeye steak. I got some stingwing fillets down here. There we go. All right. What time is it? It's 5 p.m. Let's sleep till about 7. Yeah, imagine a vault in the Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Imagine the Cheyenne Mountain Complex. That thing is, I mean, there's a whole city there in the mountain. All right, let's do a save. We have a wall completely around Sanctuary. So if we get ambushed here, where are they going to be coming from? They got a front gate and a back gate. I have not gotten
how many blisters I got.
Yeah, yeah. Now they could grab the high ground. That would be bad if they had snipers, but watch, they'll ambush us when we're in the APC somewhere. Yeah. Instead of when I'm ready for them. Well, a missile strike is a lot more precise than artillery.
Well, well, well.
Yeah, there's the military wing. Yay. All right, let me go make some 10 mil. And Cheyenne Mountain was built to withstand a nuclear blast. So, yeah. Dude, lay off the Deathclaw steaks. Actually, eat more Deathclaw steak. Lay off the donut shop over there.
Very clever.
10 mil. Yeah, let's go down to about 150 lead. We need more lead. I know where to go to get some.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell.
Okay.
Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepare
All right.
for the future.
Not gonna attack me in my stronghold, I guess. Makes sense. NORAD is a missile detection system. It's like a first response. I'm not going to give away all the secrets for NORAD, but yeah, NORAD can detect incoming missiles and actually anything in the air they can detect. And then they can call out the appropriate things to take care of it. You know what? I went and I redid the stalkers, but we still haven't seen any stalkers. All right. Let's have a look at that real quick. Let's Player Undead. This is Stalkers. Everything is enabled. Let's disable and then enable again. And that should have us submit changes and reset spawns. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I remember a YouTube video, something about Cheyenne Mountain. However, there's still a huge presence in Cheyenne Mountain. I mean, you could fit New Orleans in Cheyenne Mountain. It wouldn't be as spread out as New Orleans is, but it would be more up and down. Okay, let's hope that fixes our stalkers. All right, that's going to take 2 power. I think a couple of missile turrets wouldn't be too bad here. And we can get some missile turrets in Sanctuary later. Let's do that. There we go. Just heard a sentry bot cooling down. What? Why am I hearing a sentry bot cooling down? Right. Okay, now want to do the next one. We're not quite ready to go to the glowing sea yet, but we will. Dang. Speak of the devil. That is another one that will bring the Enclave remnants out. Let's go ahead and do this one. Medtech research. So looks like Green Top again is going to be closer to where we want to be. All right, Green Top it is. We're going to go chase down this devil armor. I'm kind of wanting to piss the bad guys off, so I'm grabbing everything I can get my hands on. Okay. I kind of don't want to do it yet, but then again, if we get it out and we start getting hunted down, we can get more stuff. Again, though, we're in dangerous territory. We need to make sure we don't crawl. I mean, if we do, we're just gonna kill him. I can't remember what his name, her name is, but it's a big bonfire and a bunch of raiders. The National Guard Armory might have been closer to get to, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't like one way in and one way out. Anybody can tell you when I go, like if I go out to eat, I know where all the exits are. I've already pinpointed those. Whoa, dude. That's another one. Oh, that's more than... Luckily, I have a heavy weapons platform. See. People. That 55-gallon drum did you no good. There's another one though. Are you kidding me? I need to turn the radios off.
Who? You're dead!
Well, there you are. Hello. I was looking for you. You're out of uniform, soldier. Damn, Conti. I'll take the dog tags. Where's the radio now? There it is. That will get me copyrighted. Yeah, but the Overseer's evacuation tunnel goes right to the front gate. The only way in and out. Alright, and then we need to... Wait, we need to listen to the tape first. No, we can load 810. Good. Transfer files. All right. Do we have to read the files? Yeah, I think we leave it in there. Not sure. Let's see what the next part of the quest. Read Richie's note. Okay, note. Miscellaneous Richie's note. Yeah, you shouldn't have waited, dude. You should not have waited. Bad TFL. Green Top is still the closest. Yeah, and we don't have... If I had Bunker Hill, we could go to Bunker Hill. So we're going to pick up Bunker Hill and the National Guard Armory while we're here. Whoa! Fucking rad scorpions all over the place, man. Hey, get off me, fool. No eggs, though. We need eggs. Huh. That's not our vertebrates.
Picking up hostile life signs.
Hello? There we go. Oh, XO1, full set, XO1. We don't use power armor, but that would be cool still. Let's get the real gun out for that one.
What's all this then?
4 shots on that. No. Reload. I mean, here we got what? Vault 81? That was meant to be tested on, but they were like, no, screw that. And did not do the test on them. So it actually survived. Vault 101 did survive. And it was one of the ones that was intended to survive. So that's good. Well, hello there. Yeah, that's a sentry bot. No goal. Okay.
Hoarding now? Terrific! It's a fight then!
All right. Oh, you're gonna ask for something. You're lucky I have Codsworth with me.
We could really use your help.
I'd be glad to. Just tell me what's going on.
We're having a lot of trouble with a group of raiders, stealing our food and supplies.
Probably the one on the beach.
Do you think you can persuade them to leave us alone?
Suede, huh?
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Oh, good. It'll be a relief not to have to worry.
Yeah, Revere Beach Station. Yeah, I called it. Well, in Fallout 3, you really didn't get a good look at some really big vault. Hello? Okay, I'm not enemies with you yet because I haven't talked to the general, but where the hell did you come from? Getting late. Dogs. Okay. Did that civilian just get blasted?
I was just getting warmed up.
I think the civilian just got blasted when the car blew up. Damn. Yeah, I think he just got blasted when the car blew up.
Ooh.
No, maybe not. Well.
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that looks like the same one. Oh, I'm so confused, but anyway. We got a little bit of food at least. Poor puppy. I mean, I'll take it, the armor and the food, but no, not the armor. I'll take the food. Boy, I nuked this dude quick, like, or girl, whatever. Let's do what was saying there.
Well, that monument has seen better days. I don't suppose there's a restoration thing going on inside.
You there, caravan or raider?
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? All right, come on in, but no gunfire.
Yep, whatever.
Hey there.
Load a little heavy there? I'll buy anything you don't need and sell everything you do.
Are you communicating with telekinesis?
You have any paying work?
Yeah, I have something. Caravan is just apparently and that's cutting it.
Sure.
I'll take care of your feral problem.
Great.
Uh-huh.
All right. Looks like it's late enough to close the shop. Okay, that will work.
Damage aside, the fact that the monument still stands is a testament to human architecture.
Make you step out from cover. Yeah. Oh, I missed that one completely. Yep. Got that one though. On the run even. Nice.
This is gonna be fun!
Let's finish this quick, shall we?
I don't like up close shots with a sniper rifle, but hey. Now there was an explosion. Not sure all about that. They all had combat rifles. Wow. These raiders ain't playing. That is a random encounter location right there. We are hearing machine gun fire, so. Alright, we're gonna save it and let's grab some food before we go inside. We're not being shot at or anything, we're not in a hurry. Let's have some buzz bites. You take a little bit of damage from buzz bites, but you know. I don't know what it is at an hour and a half signals just going to shit. I have no idea what OBS. They like to blame your internet connection and stuff like that, but I've got a good internet connection. I have no idea.
Who's out there?
That's a turret shooting your ass, that's what that is.
Mom, do be careful. I wouldn't want either of us to encounter what may have caused the...
Sweet.
Yes. What's the old saying, Mum? Finders keepers.
Finders keepers. Yeah, let me check. The signals just went stupid. Hour and a half in, signals go crazy. And I'm gonna check our internet just to make sure because, like I said, OBS likes to blame everything but itself. Let's see. Nope, our internet speed's perfect. Perfect internet speed. So I'm not sure why we're going from green signals to red, back to green, back to red, getting disconnected. I'm not sure. One day I may find something better than OBS, but for right now, it's still one of the best. So. All right. Hopefully you guys are still here.
That's it.
I'm not gonna care about any winter tape at the moment.
Hey,
I must have a concussion. I'm fucking seeing things.
yes. Got it.
Okay, nice. Okay. Yeah, because if I go in to try to correct the signals and change up the destination, it's going to shut the stream off, and then I got to start the stream again, get back in there, get everybody back into watching. It's kind of irritating. It really is. Let me see if roommate. I don't even know if roommate's awake back there and doing anything. Yeah, it's still fluctuating from red, yellow, into green, back to red. It's doing all the dumb shit right now. Yeah, everything is set. It's all right. It's just auto detecting my server. Usually I go with Dallas, but we've got it set on auto detect and I can't change that right now. I do apologize for the quality at the moment. That's why we're sitting here with the Pip-Boy up. Well, I had to quit streaming last night because the signals just bottomed out. I don't know. It was green for an hour and a half. And then just suddenly, what? Okay. All right, we're going to try to finish up Bad TFL here. And hopefully it'll get squared away. Okay.
Rubbish.
Yeah. This ought to be fun. Yeah, that's great.
Who's out there?
Oh.
Show your face. Come on. I dare you.
Yeah.
Ah! Disappearing act, huh?
Picking up hostile life signs.
No need to hide.
Never mind.
It'll all be over soon.
You're shooting at the wrong one, buddy.
I think this is a common sight these days. Huh? I'm sure some would even call this clean.
Yeah, the pixelation's horrible.
Nice. Hell yeah.
We get out of here, I'm probably gonna have to call it because the it's not getting any better. Which sucks. It really does. That's the second time OBS has failed. And I don't really care what they say. It's not my internet. My internet's fine.
That's it.
Alright, now we need a salvage beacon. Hello there. That's key. Chief's Key. What? Chief's Key. We need dirty water. Alright. Not a lot of dirty water, but it'll help. I dropped a bomb on y'all, didn't I? I was kind of trying to hold out for 2 hours, but I can't subject you guys to that crap. So, you know, we'll do what we got to do. Get a salvage beacon in here. Thank you. Batman was fun, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's send that to Sanctuary Hills. Well, the key we picked up was not to that cell, that's for sure.
Nice.
We did kind of drop a nuke in here, so... Good. I'm not picking that up.
You would not believe how this place sets off my cleaning sensors.
Your cleaning sensors again. They keep getting set off, dude. We'll need folders. Alright, so we know it's nighttime outside. Let's see if we can set up a camp in here. Place there. There we go. Get us a campfire. Cooking stove. Let's get us a chair over here. We already have a sleeping bag in the camping kit, so we're gonna sleep right by the door. There we go. Alright, let's scrap a chair. It keeps coming back. I don't think we're doing it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Only equipment and camping gear can be scrapped. Okay. I'm good with that.
Look at that.
No, we're not really gonna cook. Because I just put all our food in the thing. So we're gonna sleep. Now, I'm thinking about doing a playthrough after this one where this is what I do. I pitch camps, I wander around, I get into stuff, you know, things like that. Tear down camp. And now we're good to go. I can see chat, yeah. I can see chat, I can see YouTube, I can see it all. It's not my connection. It's nothing to do with the internet. It's OBS. Even though they blame everything else except for OBS, it's OBS. And the signals will be red, go to yellow, go to green, go back to red, stay at red for a while. Right now they're yellow. It's just, it's irritating. That's what it is. Now I came out and stealthed my weapon out just in case we get ambushed. That's a vertibird. That's a bunch of people running. Yeah, that's a vertibird.
Picking up hostile life signs. Over here, Mum. And that's that.
That's a provisioner. That's who that is. Well, they're my people. Yeah. Huh? Oh, nothing. Keep going, dude. Oh, nope. I'm glad I'm not over there. Yeah, I'm very glad I'm not over there. My main objective is to protect my two people here. They're carrying my stuff back. So, looks like the hostilities are pretty much done. So I'm good with. What are you doing, guy? Go the other way. Yeah, go that way. You guys are going through one of the worst places in town to go. All right, with our signals the way they are, I'm just gonna fast travel to the APC. When we're standing still, you guys can see stuff, but standing still is no fun for y'all. You know, I know that. Okay. Play the FM holotape. Ah, the man's a thief. Yeah, they're talking about the deserter. Now he's actually talking about testimony. Okay, so they did find the armor, and looks like we're disconnected again. We're gonna save it, because yeah, the stream is disconnected. There we go. It's kind of back again. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'm gonna travel. Let's see. We're going to rationing site. I'm gonna go to Diamond City, and that's where we're gonna go ahead and end the stream because we keep losing connection. And we're at 2 hours. That's not. I wanted to go a good ways tonight and get some stuff done, but OBS is not cooperating. I apologize, everybody. But we got 2 hours in. Some of it's not going to be watchable, but you can fast forward through that stuff, I guess. we're going to get the armor tomorrow night. I will probably see if we can get a different server, and because knowing my luck, it auto detects a server, and knowing my luck, it's got one overseas. Knowing my luck, I normally set it for Dallas, but sometimes even Dallas is bad. But we'll try that tomorrow night and see if it gets any better. But for right now, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. YouTube spin, I'm gonna call it here, brother, because I don't have slow internet, but I have bad OBS. So you all have a great night, and we will catch you all tomorrow night with some more Fallout. Hopefully we can get more than 2 hours in. Thank you all very much. See you later.